Okay, to make this, you're going to need Graphic 45's die set, Policy, and Decorative. You're going to need to cut 2 of them. And then you're going to need the little photo corner. I chose this one. You're going to need to cut 4 of those. I'm also going to be using the floral background stamp, the larger flowers. You're going to need some pieces from the Make a Splash Ephemera assortment. You're going to need some twine or string. I'm also going to be using lovely Lilac. X-Acto knife, something to cut on. Also from the Policy and Decorative dies, you're going to need 4 of the little circles. This will be my base. Then you'll have to look at a different video I had posted on how to make slides, because I'll be putting a slide in this. You're going to need your paper cutter. Okay, you're going to take another one of the little Policy envelopes you cut, and from this side you're going to cut a 1/2 inch out from the score line. Then from the other 3 lines, you're going to cut 1/8 inch below. So you're going to cut those lines off, but you're going to cut 1/8 inch in on all 3 sides here. So now you should have a square with one side that has the perforated lines on it. You're going to need to cut another piece of pattern paper at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and one more piece of pattern paper at 2 3/4 by 3 5/8. Take a piece of scrap paper and cut it to 2 by 2 3/4. So you're going to take your Policy envelope that you trimmed down, and then you're going to take your 2 3/4 by 3 5/8 pattern paper. You're going to line them up. I'm going to clip mine just to hold them in place. You're going to take your scrap piece of paper that you cut, trying to center it, trace it on. Okay, now we're going to cut it out. So now you should have something like that. Do is take my packaging tape slide I made. I'm going to grab some score tape. So apply score tape. Okay, so then you're going to grab your little slide. Apply some more score tape. All right, now that I have my little slide in there and my score tape on, to add some glue. And you're going to carefully line up, being careful of your score line over there. I'm going to burnish down, just because I want to make sure I get a good hold. So there we have our little page. Okay, we're going to grab our base. We're going to fold on our score line. I'm going to ink mine. Okay, we're going to going to do our stamping on the base. This is just random. Okay, we're going to grab our slide we made. We're going to bend the hinge. We're going to miter the corners. Grab your glue. We're going to put glue on the back of the hinge. So what I like to do is I like to fold this score line up, and then you want to center your little page right next to that score line, making sure that you cut it just right, that it's not overlapping this score line. Burnish it down really good. The start of our little book. So we're going to grab this base page. You just want to double check your measurements, that you're not overlapping the score lines. Which I might need to trim mine just a little bit. I probably took a little less than 1/8 off because I thought it was a little close to the score line. So you're going to glue that down. Keeping inside the score line. Burnish down. Now I'm just bending all my score lines. So now you're going to grab your photo corners, just putting glue around the outer edges. You're going to do that on all 4. Okay, so you're going to need 2 little brads. You're going to need to grab your little circles that you cut that come with the die set. And I put it through my circle. I'm going to turn mine over. Put the brad through. So it looks like that. I usually tighten it, and then I'll tie it again. That way I have a little knot under there. Okay, and so now we're going to do this hole. So for that one, all you have to do is put the brad through your little circle. Open the little legs, flatten down tight. Going to grab our embellishments. Okay, so I think on this side, I'm going to make a little pocket. So I just have a piece of paper here. I'm going to glue him on the very edge. So I'm just going to put a little glue around the edge. And I'm going to trim that down. Just kind of ink it to blend it. Now I've created a little pocket. This is from the stamp set. I'm just going to add it to the top of the tag and set it aside and let it kind of dry. I'm going to glue that down there. I'm going to put a little score tape over my brad. I just always feel like that holds it on just a little better. Lightly rip the tops of these. And the bottom. Adding some glue. Remembering not to get any on your score line. I'm going to trim off the excess. And I think I'm going to put this here. I'm going to add the starfish here. All right, we're back to our pocket.